I am making myself some breakfast, waiting for some bread to come out of the toaster oven. I'm gonna top it with some hummus and avocado and then a little bit of spinach. Quick food waste tip: if you have one of these plastic spinach bags, add a paper towel like this into the bag. It soaks up a lot of the moisture. This bag says best if used by January 21st, and that was 10 days ago. And there's still some good spinach in here. There's your food waste hack for this morning. Breakfast is served. I'm also eating cantaloupe. That was part of a birthday edible arrangements that my mom received the other day. So I also have some iced coffee with soy milk that is left over from yesterday. This morning on the list of to-dos, I want to write a blog post for the sustainable fashion challenge that I'm doing. Essentially, I'm only buying 5 new pieces of clothing in 2024, following a report that came out in 2022 about how people can live in alignment with the 1.5 degrees Celsius. I'm gonna read a little bit more of the report today before I write another blog post. The recommendations are adjusted based on your income level, and the people who have the highest incomes, the wealthiest 1%, need to be reducing their consumption the absolute most compared to like the average human being. So obviously I'm an average human being, but I hope that by doing this challenge I can at least inspire some people to reduce their consumption, because we need a lot less than we think we do. Please ignore my restless face, 'cause it's so hard to keep it all together ever since we... I did not realize that workout was going to be intense as it was, but we're going to have a nice little shower, get ready, and then I'm going to eat some lunch, and then I have some errands to run, so... No need to be stressed, gotta take it home, get there. I have myself a little like open-faced eggy sandwich. I had some leftover just egg and some of the leftover vegetables from this quiche I made the other day. Just mixed it all together, added a little bit of extra spinach, and then added some salt, pepper, and a little bit of freshly grated nutmeg. Oh, and also on this baguette, I added a little bit of Earth Balance. Bon appetit! Heading out to run some errands. I need to bring a dress to the tailor, and then I want to get my nails done. I've been growing out my nails so I can get a French manicure, and it's about time that I get them done because otherwise they just look long and weird. I just left the tailor and now I'm heading to get my nails done. We are rocking the brand new French manicure, and I'm eating some peppermint chocolate. Also, I totally forgot to show you all my outfit of the day, which I think is so cute. It's this mesh top, this just like arc bralette, my Elena Cohen pants obviously, and then these Vivaya booties. Okay, I'm about to watch a bunch of Broad City, but because I had a bunch of baguette for dinner and I also added some vegan butter on it, that was really good. I just had a smoothie for dinner. In this, there's like 2.5 bananas maybe, some frozen and some fresh, and then there was some soy milk, cocoa powder, peanut butter, some flax seeds, and a little bit of coconut water, and that's it. And this is delicious, clearly. I keep trying to rack my brain to figure out what I want my alignment lesson of the day to be, and I just can't think of anything. I think that leads me to the lesson, which is that you don't have to spend every single day healing. You're allowed to take breaks and have days where you just exist and do things that bring you joy. Everything happens when it's meant to happen, so don't rush the process. The journey is lifelong. There's no rush to get through all of it. That is it for the day. I'm gonna finish up my skincare and get some sleep, and then tomorrow I have a full work day. I found somebody
I say you don't cross.
Okay, breakfast this morning is almost the same as yesterday. I have this like pita with avocado and everything but the bagel seasoning. And then for fruit, I have bananas and blueberries in here. It's sunny outside. At some point I will go outside and work. But for now, I'm gonna eat some breakfast and get my things done. Just chugging along with work. I have also made myself another cup of coffee. I wanted to share my lesson of the day, which came to me as I was preparing this coffee. I have been using soy milk lately, which I don't always use, but apparently a couple of months ago, my dad started buying soy milk and using that in his cereal instead of regular milk. The transition to soy milk is a little bit shocking given how many food aversions he has. He's not very open to trying new things, but after so many years, he, out of his own volition, went and switched to soy milk. If you hear this loud garbage truck in the background, I apologize. That lesson ties back to the fact that you can never change anybody. So any energy that you are expending trying to force somebody to change, trying to force somebody to do this or to act this way, you know, you can enforce your boundaries where you can. That's you, you know, controlling your output and your response. But asking somebody to change, probably never gonna work. If they are gonna change, it's gonna be them doing it on their own. And that's the lesson for the day. I'm just having some lunch, which is leftover from this restaurant that my dad and my grandma and I went to a few days ago. It has tofu, broccoli, bell peppers, basil, and then I also added some sriracha, and then there's rice in here. So this is gonna be my lunch for today. I'm also eating a little bit of this peppermint chocolate as my dessert.
I had to unlearn, back to the surface, the feeling of all that we were. I don't always think about you till First Avenue. That's when I do.
I am now enjoying a little bit of ginger turmeric tea, and then I also have, excuse the tea bag, chocolate chip walnut banana bread that my mom made. So good. I don't know if you can see it. There's like some dew on the screen. It's all shiny. I signed myself up for a Pilates class. It is currently 9:20 and the class is at 10, so just now getting ready, putting on my gym clothes. This is probably gonna be my last intense workout for the next couple of weeks or so, just because I am now in my luteal phase of my menstrual cycle, and generally when I'm in this phase I have lower energy, and so it's important for me to incorporate slower movement, because otherwise when I do really intense workouts I just don't have the energy. And if you have a uterus and you have your period, then your body probably also works in line with your cycle. So definitely something worth looking into if you haven't already. Okay, I am back home, showered, and I have an ugly bowl of food. I acknowledge that it's ugly, but I guarantee it's gonna taste good. We had a bunch of leftovers left that I wanted to use and didn't want to go bad because food waste is for chumps. Into the pan I put some chopped kale stems and then leftover takeout rice and eggplant that had like a little bit of sauce on it but not too much, and then added a little bit of crumbled tofu, and then I added this tomato sauce, and then in terms of spices I just added some salt, pepper, and nutritional yeast because the tomato sauce already has a bunch of seasonings in it. I feel like this tastes like what you would put inside a stuffed pepper with the tofu and the rice and the veggies and the tomato sauce. It's really good. As ugly as it is, it's really good. And then I'm also having some kombucha, which for those of you who do not know, this passion fruit tangerine flavor from Health Aid is the best one. If you haven't tried kombucha and you want to slowly ease your way in, this flavor, check it out. So good. For the last like 5-ish years, my best friend and I will set monthly intentions, and so I was doing that earlier. I got a little bit of work done today. Tonight we're going to Shabbat dinner at my aunt's house, and I want to bring a nice little lovely dessert that I can actually eat. So I'm going to be making a clementine olive oil cake. I haven't baked in a while, so this is going to be a fun little experiment. Stuffed. I ate so much food, and then there was some food I did not show you. Sorry, I'm unbuttoning so I can feel more comfortable. I also had some rice. I had like 1.5 slices of my cake, and just so much good food. I realize I still haven't shared my lesson for today, and it's gonna be quick and simple, and it's just a reminder that you can't please everyone. And no matter how hard you try, there's always gonna be some people out there that just aren't your people, and that's okay. And you don't need to exert more energy on trying to get people to like you when they weren't going to in the first place. It's my lesson of the day. I'm gonna wrap up this video. It is 11:10 p.m. and I am very ready to go to sleep. Thanks for tuning in. Let me know if you want me to keep making these videos, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.